Just two witches on a bed, answering your questions.
I look so glam.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
Oh my god, you actually sound like a Disney witch!
I am a witch.
So today we're gonna do the Halloween tag, which we thought of. We created it with our creative abilities.
Thank you.
It's basically just some really generic questions about Halloween.
And maybe like one or two other YouTubers that get maybe 10 views might do it.
No one's gonna do this tag, let's be honest. But if you want to, feel free and tweet it to us and we might watch it.
You kind of look like a showgirl instead of a witch. So let's start the Halloween tag!
Boo!
Boo!
Alright, let's do it.
Do your scariest Halloween noise. That's scary. Have you heard loads of that?
What creepy activities did you used to partake in when you were little? If you guys don't know what we're talking about, maybe we're just creepy, but when we were little, we used to do creepy things to scare ourselves around the Halloween season.
Well, me and my friends used to play this game with a coin. You know, like heads and tails on a coin. And you'd ask the ghost a question like, are you my brother? You'd flick it, and if it goes to heads, it's yes, and if it says
Did you ever play a Ouija board?
No.
My friends and I used to play Ouija boards.
No,
But they never
no.
actually worked. I had to move it and answer people's questions for them. I felt really guilty though because I made one girl think that she was talking to her grandma for like half an hour. And I was like, it was past the point where I could reveal it was a joke.
Oh my god. Next question.
That was how I used to be.
What's your biggest fear? My biggest fear is like getting like that man who can't move because he's so fat.
That's your biggest fear? My biggest fear used to be elevators.
Oh.
But I recently got over it because my building, I have to go in an elevator to get to my apartment, so.
You don't, there's stairs outside.
But it's the 3rd floor and who wants to walk up 3 flights of stairs? What is the favorite costume you ever dressed up as for Halloween?
I dressed up as Harry Potter for 4 years of my life.
I don't really know. One year I was Pikachu. That was fun.
Were you scared the first time you had sex, Lucas Cruikshank? I'm a virgin.
I'm a virgin too. Wait for my book to come out next year. Scariest prank you ever played on someone?
Oh my god, do you remember?
we played a really good prank on Roommate.
She was in here on her own. We came back really, really late at night because I was having a sleepover at your house.
And she forgot something here.
And we thought it would be so funny to make her think someone was looking on the window.
So we banged on all the different windows around the apartment and she was freaking out. But the sad thing is we thought it was so funny, like we were dying from laughter, then we walked in and she was like crying.
She was crying over the ex-boyfriend. Roommate was crying.
So we brought it to the level of a prank where we made a friend of ours cry.
What's the scariest ghost story you've ever been told? We used to actually, this makes me sound like such a bully, this girl called Vicky, we literally used to lock her in a room in the dark and tell her ghost stories through the back of the door.
Oh my god, does she have to go through therapy?
She peed her pants
She's
on.
mentioned you in therapy many times.
She might have.
Ever heard the story about like the girl who's home alone and her dog keeps licking her hand? And then in the middle of the night she looks down and her dog isn't there.
No, and the dog's dead. And she thinks that the tap's running, but really it's the dog hanging bleeding in the cupboard.
Oh my god.
That's hideous.
Do you think the new generation of kids still tell these effed up stories?
I want to ring like a young kid and
we used to have the email forwards though. You get you get the scary forwards of just the scary photos. Would you rather be a serial killer or a rapist? The Halloween tag with Lucas and Jenny. I think honestly I'd rather be a serial killer.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna wear this hat all day long, I'm deadly serious.
Smoochies!
Smoochies! Reveal.
Have a happy, safe Halloween. And don't eat candy that isn't wrapped.
Trick or treat.